So we're taking the Mustang to a muffler shop. Gotta get the exhaust done. It's a little bit too quiet for my liking. Let me show you guys what the cold start sounds like. I don't know where to put y'all because I have like no place to put y'all. Are gonna have to work for me. This is just for the sound, not for the shop. So don't get mad at me, brothers. So you see what I mean? Not the best, not bad. Because up here, you pretty much lose all sound of it. So we're gonna go make that a little bit louder. Probably delete the mufflers. And we'll show you guys what that sounds like. No more fishbowl. So it's been a crazy first few days of ownership, really first few weeks now. And essentially what happened is I had to replace my EGR valve, my IEC, my TPS, had to adjust my timing. And then out of nowhere, my radiator started leaking, which is weird because it's a Floridine? I don't know. But yeah, it's weird because it's supposed to be high performance. So I went ahead and changed all those parts. I ordered my SV radiator and I also replaced my master cylinder because my brakes went out. And now we're on the way to Kingwood. Well, first we're gonna get the radiator put on and installed and then head over to Kingwood. And we're gonna pick up some suspension components that we're saving a lot of money on. And I might be getting a better deal than Black Friday, so I kind of had to jump the gun. First mod, boys. On the way. First mod down, we're bolting her up, and then we can go pick up them parts for the suspension. I'll give you an update once we finish. So we already finished the install. Right now we're in Kingswood. We're on the way to the parts, and we'll show you guys what we got in a second. I'm kind of in a rush because it's rush hour, so let's see what we can do. Oh, also, I know I was complaining about the T5, but I kind of learned how to drive it, so I guess I'm not complaining that much anymore. 40, oh, I can't say that. We're about to get here though. It was a fun cruise, dude. Like over here in Kingwood, there's a lot of trees, and it covers a lot of shade, so you get a lot more cool breezes out here. They say that hatch is the daily, but I think we're proving them wrong. Like, I got my sound system, my sway bars, my springs, my control arms, my shocks, my struts. Bro, I'm up right now. Like, who's competing against me? Look, comment right now in the comment section if you fit more stuff in your hatch, and then also comment your Instagram so we can check it out. Make sure to post it. We're gonna do a daily challenge, all right? Whose Foxbody is the most dailyable Foxbody? Eddie, I know you're gonna have an argument for this, so be ready. Also, the one thing that went out that I haven't fixed is my AC compressor, so that's why you see me fucking sweating my balls off right now. Real Foxbody problem. So right now, Eddie's up, but we're coming. We just gotta do that and we're good. I swear to God. This is a test to see just how good it handles with the suspension it has now. See how it does right here. This one is scary to drive right now. So we're doing the suspension today. We got the car ready, it's warming up. Got my portable sound system here. And I know y'all probably like, bro, why don't you just put a damn sound system in it? Well, that's because I didn't want to give the car something it didn't need. And look, if we're addressing stuff it really needs for some reason, and look, I always have trouble like opening it. I feel like I have to lift really hard, and look, now this shit is all loose from how much I've been doing that. So I gotta find a way to tighten that up. So yeah, we gotta do something about that. Here's a little exhaust clip of the car. We did a muffler delete, so that's why it sounds like that now. Guys, never record and drive. It's not that serious, but I'm gonna attempt to do that right now. Just to show y'all how fun it is to drive the car.
Outside boys, told the 70 on the strip, I'm ready to die. Cutting the traction, bet in the corner, bet I make shit glide. Try to bring the John to me, he ain't know how we shot.
These are all the parts we got. Look, I'm doing control arms, springs, shocks and struts, more control arms, rear sway bar, front sway bar. Now we got the wheel off, and then we're about to start working on this. Maybe we'll get to the arms, maybe not, we'll see. Depending on what day gives us, but if we can, we'll do everything. Little update. We got all of it on this side, so now we're gonna throw the wheel back on. Pretty much finish putting everything back together, put the wheel back on, and then switch over to the other side so we can finish the other side. Then I'm sure we'll take a break before we tap back into the rear. So we're back onto the rear now. And if y'all know my first name, y'all notice my name, y'all know I made these struts. Y'all know I made them G4, look, G4s, because I'm a G, Alex G, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're in the rear now. So we skipped the left side, but I mean, we did it already, so there's nothing to look at right now. But I guess I'll show you guys more in depth later. And I'll pick up again once we actually finish the car. That shit sits low. Am I the only one that has to deal with that? I feel like it sits really low. I wasn't even trying to lower it, but guys, I got $2,500 worth of suspension for $1,000. This is all the stuff that came on the car. So if anybody's interested, let me know. It's not bad condition at all. It's actually brand new. The shocks and struts are brand new. Control arms, they look in fair condition. They don't look bad at all. Same thing with the springs. Probably got some chipping on the paint a little bit. But yeah, if anybody wants all this suspension, let me know. I'll tell you what, first person to bring me $400, y'all can have it. Guys, no joke, I just test drove it to make sure it was good. Oh my god, this thing rides like a beast, bro. Like, it literally takes corners way better than my new Edge. And bro, I was in third gear taking those corners, and there were sharp turns. Back at it like a crack addict. Been a couple days, and we finally got in what I've been wanting to show y'all. Yeah, you hear me? It's pretty dark right here though, but let me see if I can put this down so y'all can see what it looks like. Okay. Versus the OG look. What do y'all think? Huge difference in a good way? Boom, both of them. I definitely feel like I need to tint my side markers. Those little ambers right here, and then also the ones down here. Once I tint those up, I feel like it would look a little bit better. And I'm still debating on what type of wheels I want to do, but just based on how it's going now, it might be some black wheels, some gloss black wheels with a 5 lug obviously, but I don't know yet for sure. So we're just gonna test out this look, see what we think about it. I've been moving in a rush, but I'm taking off my hood pins because I think I'm about to install my hood latches. So pretty simple to install, just unhook the pins and taking these little screws out with the Phillips. And then I'm gonna clean it, and then we'll take this puppy off, and then we'll test everything. All right, so there's so many ways you can install this shit. I just looked up a bunch of videos. I think what I'm gonna do, since I already have pre-drilled holes, I need to put it in here already. And then that way, once it's already screwed in, I can place my hood down and essentially just line up where it meets up right here with the latch. That's a little bit of a cheat code for me, because all I have to do is basically try and pivot mine to where it's somewhat at a proper angle, right? And essentially what they want you to do when you line them up is they want you to keep this little hook right in the middle. They don't want it to be sideways like this, like too far right or too far left. They want it right in the center. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I'm gonna lock that in place. So that way we can just pivot this easily. Update, I grabbed the drill bit with the size that this was, which for me was a 1 3/4. Boom, so it's in there. Now we got play a little bit. Now actually we gotta bring this more this way. Just be careful, don't go all the way low, because then you have to screw to the bottom. Yeah, up here. Oh yeah, that's honestly perfect, I think. Yep. No kizzy, I almost fucked up my own hood, and I kind of dragged this scratcher on here. But if you see, the inside of the bracket is gonna cover that little scratch that I did. I didn't drill it yet though, so I gotta redo this shit a different way, because that shit is really hard to do the way I was trying to do it. It's all janky, so we're not gonna focus on that until I'm done. But essentially what I would recommend doing if you're a dumbass like me is I would do these little holes right here, trace them all along the inner line, and then probably grab your Dremel and just trace it and then refine it with some sanding paper or something. Actually drilled one hole. Whew, I'm gonna keep this from memory. And I fucked it up as far as how smooth it should have went. So we gotta try and salvage this one too, but they're both good. Now it's a matter of just cleaning this up and then probably, you know, using a vacuum to clean all that dust off. I finished using the Dremel to pretty much make it smooth, so that way this could just slip in there. But the problem that I'm having now is that the bottom of the hood is scraping on this bottom part of the bracket. So what I'm gonna have to do is run the Dremel along this side of the body just to clear that, all this right here. It's a little bit less risk because the other option is to drill into this part, but that's way too close to the top. If you peep, look at how close that is. Real tight, you see that? That's already right there. We got like one more screw on this side. But dang, it looks way better already. Sheesh. And then boom, look, when you go to release it, this is the screw that's missing. I haven't put it on. So all that's missing is this side. Still gotta clear up all this area at the bottom so I can make room for that bracket underneath. But man, it looks so much better already. It's the next day and we installed them. I really finished installing yesterday, but I finished late as fuck, so I couldn't even show y'all. And I guess the easiest way I can explain it is if you already have your pins and all you're doing is replacing them with these, use a Dremel and use a drill. That's the main thing that you're gonna use. I put masking tape on the whole surface, then I mocked up where they were gonna be. After that I traced it, which is this piece right here. That's what used to be right there. Then with the Dremel, since you know it's a little choppy there, I used it to file down the rest of the hood so it'd be smooth. Then I placed it again to mock up the screws, marked it with a Sharpie on each one of these holes, took off the bracket. And the hard part is actually drilling the holes, because if you have no bracket there, you essentially have to trust your steady hand. But hey, being a barber, that shit paid off. You see that shit, that motherfucker's straight. That gotta be the crispiest edge up I've ever given anybody in my life. Look at that shit. This is my little helper, y'all. I need you to spot me, dude. Stay right here. I need you to have an eye on me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Open it. Boom. Let's say you had it open. Yeah, bro. I got a stock under the hood. Stock under the hood with a stock intake and a stock everything, right? Alright, cool. Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. Boom. Snap it in place. And then you just boom. Yeah, take it up. My take it up. Let my way. Guys, so ever since I changed out my suspension, I noticed at the rear of the car, it feels like it bounces a lot when I hit certain bumps. Oh, I'm missing quad shocks, and those are the ones that go diagonal this way to the wheel and the chassis. So we found some on Facebook. I'm here opening them up, and they're actually Bilsteins, and I think they go for around $280, $260. We paid $115 for these after shipping, and we're gonna go ahead and install them today. These are the quad shocks right here, and we're gonna get the wheels off and then we can install them. I think they go in like this. Before we do that, we gotta mount up this hardware for the quad shocks themselves, so let's get to it. Got the hardware installed. Now we just need to compress it so we can fit that one in there. Boom, it's on the car. It's hard to tell because they're so tucked in behind the wheel here, but they're there. Let's see if I get it real close. Oh shit, burn my fucking hand on these there it goes, right there. It's not a huge difference, but it definitely got rid of a lot of the small bumps. Cause before when it would be driving, it would go boom, 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 like on the back, and now it just goes tum, 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 like more smooth and shit. I don't know how to explain that. Like a what? Like a chicken with a neck? And I mean, them hoes are like $260, $280. I got them for $100. Definitely worth the upgrade. They were brand new, just like my suspension. And this basically sums up what we've done to the car as of right now. Next, what we got to do is get that compressor switched, because the main seal is the one that's leaking, or the front seal, my bad, on the AC compressor. I think the next thing we got to do is that door handle, because I know y'all seen it earlier in the vlog. Finally broke on me. And Jose told me these are stock, so that's probably why, but I ordered those are on the way. For sure gotta tint this side marker here and my turn signal down here. I feel like it's a little bit too bright up front, and I want to give it more of a like a sleek, real sporty look. Right now we just want to get it dialed in. Hey, good start to the Fox so far. It's only been 2 months, guys, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the subscribers. We've gotten up like 100 subs ever since the last video, and we hit a new milestone. We hit 5K views on that video. Shouts out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Gonna stay true when I pull up in that blue space coupe. Drop it off at valet, who was with you? Running into your nigga, that's an issue.